Welcome back to the Beard Bros podcast. Before we get started, like the video, subscribe if you haven't. What are you waiting for? Beard Bros are coming. So usually we start with football, which starts tonight. You know, we got the Seahawks welcoming the Los Angeles Rams Thursday night. Yeah.
Damn, I'm missing a good ass game.
Oh, you work, huh? Oh, well, we usually start with football, but today we're going to start with baseball. The Astros versus the Sox.
Tomorrow.
No, tonight.
We play Friday.
No, we don't. We play tonight. I know we play tonight because I could have sworn I seen it. Oh, now I got to double check. Yeah, today at 2 o'clock.
Yeah, we do.
Play at 2, and then I think that not Yankees, the Red Sox and the Rays play here in a little, or tonight too. Isn't that who it is?
Mm-hmm. The Rays.
Yeah, the Rays tonight at 6. So I just want to start. First of all, I want to start with wild card. The Yankees got smashed. There was one big play. I don't know if you've seen it.
I watched most of the game. It was already like, what was the score? 6-3 at the end.
6-1.
They hit a home run late in the ninth.
I don't remember. It was 2 days ago.
They got their ass smacked though.
Yeah. So, let's see.
There was a few homers from Red Sox too. They were smacking them. Red Sox. I don't think they're gonna do shit, but.
I don't know. I mean, I don't want to count anybody out quite yet. It was 6-2. 6-2. There was a big play. Judge tried to score. I believe it was from first. Stanton had hit one off the big monster, and they gunned Judge at the home plate.
Second baseman threw it in.
Yeah, so that swung the game. Red Sox won. Now they're moving on to the divisional against the Rays, which is, I believe, a division rival for them.
Yeah.
So they're going to be versing each other. The Astros will be versing the White Sox.
We played Dallas Keuchel first match.
Do we really?
Yeah,
Smash them?
He's pitching, I believe.
Okay, we're going to smash them.
Their team was, I think they won like 84 games or something like that.
93.
But their fucking division was ass, bro. We were looking at it. There was nobody in their division.
Yeah, their division, like they have the Indians, the Twins,
the Royals, somebody else that was sucky. Remember. They were trash, bro. Their fucking division is trash.
Right.
So I mean, they made it. They're there, but
Detroit, that's who it was.
I was like, I don't think they're gonna do shit.
I don't think they're gonna beat us. I'm not trying to boast us because I'm a Stro fan, but I just think the Stros are really damn good.
Yeah, I think so too. I mean, our hitting's still top of the fucking food chain.
Yeah, we're one of the best in batters.
Our three pitchers are not bad. McCullers, Greinke, and Verlander. Three very good pitchers.
Verlander back now?
I thought he was.
I don't think he's back. Let me see. Who do we got pitching tonight?
McCullers.
Yeah, that's McCullers. And then we got Valdez. That's who we got pitching. It ain't what's his name. And then we haven't pitched anybody else. McCullers and Valdez tomorrow, or the next game, Saturday. Friday. Oh yeah, we play every day except we play tonight, tomorrow, Sunday, Monday, and then if Monday and Wednesday if possible, if needed. Anyways, point is, then you had the Cardinals versus the Dodgers last night. Hell of a game. Came down to the very final inning, bottom of the ninth. The Dodgers pulled through. I was rooting for the Cardinals. I'm like low-key a Cardinals fan.
I like the Cardinals too.
I wanted the Cardinals versus the Stros. I don't know. It's tough because I look at the NL, and I think they're pretty tough.
Well, yeah, but Dodgers would have won their division if the fucking Giants didn't win like 53 and like 10 or something like that.
Yeah,
the second half of the season they won 47 of 13.
It's just the Cardinals got hot. They had like a 1% chance of making the playoffs back in like August.
Mm-hmm.
So they made the playoffs, but now that they're already out.
The Dodgers, I mean, like I said, they're hot. They're a hot team. They went 47 and 13 the second half of the season.
Yeah, and so now you have. I think it's the Dodgers versus San Fran.
Mm-hmm.
So the two top guys,
the top teams are going against each other.
Yeah, they're going to be eliminated, and then you have Atlanta versus Milwaukee Brewers.
Yeah,
so I think Atlanta.
I got Atlanta. I got Brewers.
Well, I like Atlanta to win that round, and then I think San Fran is just on another level.
I mean, they are. They won like 53 in the last half of the season. So.
I mean, they're both 100-game winners.
Yeah.
I expect Tampa to beat Boston, and it's going to be Tampa versus Houston, round 2 of last year.
Yeah, I think so, too.
We'll see what happens this time around.
I mean, obviously, I can't go against the Astros. So.
Yeah, I'm rooting Stros all the way. I don't care about anything else. There's some peeps that I've seen lately. They're wanting to make some bets, but I said only if our teams meet. Most of them are Dodger fans, and
yeah, I got a homegirl that's a Dodger fan that might make it better too.
Giants fans. I got some Sox fans.
I got a lot of Brewer fans, so I hope it's not Brewer, Braves fans.
Yeah, I got some Brave fans. So I don't know. I'm rooting for good baseball. Like I said, I'm gonna tune in here at like 2:00, watch my Stros play.
I might get a write up for being on my phone, but I'm gonna take it with a grain of salt.
It is what it is. So I don't know if you guys love baseball. I mean, this is the time of your year. Like, this is it. Like, time of the year for you guys, because I don't watch baseball all that much.
I watch not really that much, like frequently. I watch a game or two if Pops has it on the TV.
I'll watch a little here and there, but I'm not like I'll keep up with it. Like I'll see who's doing good.
Yeah.
But I'm not like watching every game. You know,
no, I don't know. Like I'm not gonna be honest. I don't really know a lot of players in the league. I know like the top dudes.
Yeah. So right now, I mean. I'm like I said, my team's in. I'm rooting for them.
I know, that's crazy. I thought we were gonna suck after cheating, and now we're not cheating. Well,
we don't know if we're cheating.
Not knowingly cheating.
Yeah, we nothing's come out yet. But even if we are cheating, shit, just win the ship, and I'm cool with it again. That's all I care about, man. Get us another one. So let's go Stros. You already know. All right,
Astro World, baby.
We gotta hit. Like, I don't want to talk about basketball. It is way too damn early. I don't give two shits about basketball right now.
I love basketball.
But right now, all I'm going to say is Lakers are going to win. I don't think there's a team. I don't care about Brooklyn.
Yeah, I don't really want to talk about it.
Okay.
I hope.
Okay, we're going to go with the team that is hot and maybe fucked up, but we're going to find out in weeks to come. Jalen Smith got released from the Cowboys. And, okay, at first, I've given it a lot of thought. It's been a couple days now. And original, like, moment, I was pissed.
Well, how'd you find out?
Your ass fucking told me. This fool text me. He's like, yo, Jalen Smith got released. I didn't even believe him.
I'm Adam Schefter up this bitch.
I was like, what the fuck you talking about? And then I looked, and, yeah, it was real. And obviously it's real. It's been a couple days. So initially I was pissed. I was like, why did we do that? But after actually looking into everything, like, personally, he's my favorite Dallas Cowboy well, he was up until now.
Now who's your favorite?
Probably Parsons.
That's what's up.
Yeah, I got to say defense. Or
D-Law.
even Diggs. But I don't want to be like a hopper. Like
I'm a hopper. I already bought that jersey. I was a hop dog.
I liked Parsons when we drafted him. I said
that was true.
I was like, Parsons is fucking the best player probably in the draft.
At least defensively,
yes.
probably. But yeah,
so I was like, boom. So I'm a Parsons fan.
Yeah,
I'm just gonna swap linebackers pretty much, which is cool. But whatever. So, but originally I was like, man, I'm sad. Like, this sucks. That's my favorite player. What the fuck are we thinking? We're stupid. But looking into it, we do have a lot of depth at linebacker.
At linebacker for sure.
Especially with Micah Parsons being as versatile as he is.
Keanu Neal.
That was what everyone keeps saying, but I'm like, that fool hasn't played. Like, how do we know he's going to produce?
He played first 2 games.
I know, but he's been hurt already. And when people get hurt, they get hurt a lot. Like, I'm waiting for Vander Esch to get hurt. Not that I want him to get hurt.
I mean, I don't think he will because he don't do as much as we think he does.
Okay, but so this is...
He fills gaps now. He don't really tackle. He fills
gaps.
Gaps.
So my point was going to be like, okay, why not because we didn't have to cut him. Why not, when Neil comes back, fill him in a little? Okay, fill him in. See how he fits. If he fits well, then cut him. Like, you're good. You're like, you know what? We're good. We don't need Jalen right now. Like, we can get rid of the cap space for next year. Do whatever. Maybe even while Neil's playing well, look for a trade. Maybe like Green Bay would have probably, because he signed with Green Bay, if y'all guys haven't heard. Maybe we could have got something for him. Just saying, right then and there. But
they got a good-ass defense.
I was thinking, why not at least try to keep him for a little bit longer? What's a couple more weeks when we're already going to pay his $7 million this year?
I didn't understand it. I mean, you could have kept him throughout the whole year.
At least a few games while Neil comes back from injury.
Yeah, you could have kept him for a while.
If Neil's that good, then you're like, yeah, we'll keep the guy that's a lesser value, fills the gaps that we need, and then we're good. Mm-hmm. We might even get a trade and a draft pick out of it. Cool. You cut him so early. If Neil doesn't work out, you're probably thinking, fuck, we fucked up by cutting Jalen. Now, I hope that's not the case because we do have depth there. I mean, I'm not saying we don't, and we're going to get Lawrence back probably here in the next 2 weeks or so. So I'm not entirely worried, but I'm not saying he was the most valuable because I was looking at it, and he's like 4th in tackling right now on the team, but he has produced 120 tackles for the last 3 years.
Led our team last year in tackles.
Yeah, like
I mean, it was a shock, honestly. I mean, I get it. $7 million is a lot of money. I mean, if I had $7 million, I would be like, is this dude producing for me or not, man? Like,
yeah.
I mean, we are 3-1. It's like, yeah, bro. You let one of your pivotal guys that gets eyed on by the defense all the time.
Yes. So I'm curious to see what happens moving forward. Obviously, I'm a Cowboys fan, so I'm hoping we didn't just fuck up. But I don't know. It's hard to say because, like, our boy Jose, he had mentioned that day on the podcast that it's like, oh, we can try to get rid of Jalen. I'm thinking, in the moment, I'm thinking, bro, you're fucking retarded because what the fuck? That's one of our best players on our defense, and we're not, like, the best defense. We're like borderline top 10 right now.
Yeah. I mean, Diggs and Parsons are part owners of that one.
Yeah, but at the same time, it's like when you got a guy that's a guy.
That's been there, knows it.
Yeah, like, why would you?
Maybe it was the scheme that Dan Quinn was throwing at him that he didn't understand or something, maybe? I don't know.
I don't know the whole ins and outs and details of it either. But my point is I just hope it doesn't kick us in the ass and Neil, I guess, just like you said, fills the gaps.
Yeah.
If he does it, then we're going to be looking at this as the reason why we didn't win it all, I guess. Because I don't know what else could happen, barring injuries. If our defense depletes in the next 4 weeks, we're going to be thinking, well, fuck, like Jalen obviously was more valuable than we thought. It just didn't look as it because he was getting overlooked by Diggs getting picks every game and Parsons flying to the ball every down. And, you get overlooked.
Played 4 games. I don't know. Like, look at it that way.
Like, obviously, I'm not sitting there watching film and watching the games over and over and over like the coaches are. So, obviously, they've seen something that they're like, hey, man, like, there's $9 million freed up next year if we just let this guy go now. And
I wouldn't be surprised if we traded Amari Cooper.
The reason I would say we're not is because Gallup is hurt. Now, if he comes back and we trade him, then maybe. But I don't know. Who do you see as a landing?
DA. Devontae Adams. Next season. We got $9 million.
No, not necessarily a guy. Because CD looks like a guy.
Oh, I mean, you could always have 2 guys.
No, but I don't think we'd go there, honestly. I think we would probably go defense still, maybe offensive line if we're going offense.
Yeah.
But I mean, I don't know a team that would need Amari right now. You got to think Super Bowl contenders. Like, those are the guys that are going for guys.
Maybe Buffalo.
Well, Emmanuel Sanders is kind of coming up. Knox looks like he's not bad. And then you have Diggs, which has been quiet so far, but he's still Diggs.
But yeah, that's why he's quiet. He ain't got.
But you're not gonna take Amari and put him in the coldest place in the NFL and expect him to produce. Like, people know. It's not like we're fans and we're the only guys that know.
I don't know. He don't play in the cold very often, so I don't know.
I don't know. I would say if there's a team you're obviously wanting to trade him to the AFC, maybe you give him to Baltimore.
Yeah, Baltimore.
Maybe you give him to. I don't even know, man. I'm trying to think of
Colts.
The Colts, yeah.
Obviously not Tennessee.
Houston.
They're not a contender. Maybe Steelers.
Nah, they won't take him. New England, maybe for cheap. He would go for cheap. We'd get rid of him literally just to get rid of him. Nonetheless, I was surprised. Kind of sucked. I'm still not happy with it, but I'm curious to see how Dallas does right now. I mean, we got a fairly easy matchup this week against the Giants. Yeah, we better
not lose that fucking team.
Well, not lose, but what if our defense doesn't look as good? I'm not saying one guy makes that big of a difference, but he was our captain.
They did name him Sunday. Right after the game, they named him defensive captain.
Oh, see,
and then Monday came and Jerry Jones said, "Fuck that nigga."
Like, I don't know. Give us your thoughts in the comments. What you think? Do you say fuck Jalen? Support Jalen? Does it matter? Does it not matter? I don't know. Just comment what you think. On the better and bigger news, maybe something that's looming for the future. Aaron Rodgers to the Steelers?
Nah.
The winking and smiling and stuff to Tomlin wasn't a thing?
Why would you want to go to the Steelers?
Think of that defense. There's probably one of the best defenses in the league. Just gets underlooked because.
But then you can go somewhere else, like.
Where?
San Francisco.
Yeah, but they got Trey Lance.
We know that.
I mean, we're going to find out this week.
Do you think, they're like, yo, Aaron Rodgers with Kittle, Deebo Samuels? And that defense? Would you rather have Trey Lance or Aaron Rodgers?
Would Aaron rather be in California? Yes.
Absolutely.
But would Aaron rather just be in a position to win? Period.
You do have Chase Claypool and Juju Smith.
So. You would have Juju, you'd have Claypool.
And Najee is a good passing back.
He's not bad.
He's a good passing back.
Aaron makes up for a bad offensive line. Mm-hmm. So you could get away with more.
They would need a little bit on defense. I mean, all they got really is TJ Watt.
They got Micah.
Oh, yeah. I guess
and they got Joe Hayden. And they got some guys. Their defense is still really good. It's just their offense sucks right now.
I would probably say the Broncos or probably maybe the Steelers.
Maybe.
Broncos got.
I don't want the Broncos to do it because they did it once already.
They got an upside, They got a very high upside on the offensive end.
At least offensively, defense. I'm just saying, I don't know. Everyone's speculating the wink, the smile.
Oh yeah, I seen that.
I mean,
I don't know. I mean,
would I like to see? It would be weird. I mean, Aaron Rodgers only been in one Super Bowl. He beat the Steelers, and then he ends up on the Steelers. And then he beats Green Bay in the Super Bowl?
Yeah, Green Bay.
That would be crazy. Yeah.
Green Bay's not going to the Super Bowl.
Yeah. I don't know. It's just something, food for thought. I mean.
What about the other big news?
About who?
Gilmore.
Oh, that ain't big news. This is something I've learned.
Why? He's like the best corner in the league.
He's been hurt. But this is why it's not big news. I've learned in 20 years, Belichick gets rid of guys what we say is too early. But it's always perfect timing because they end up not doing anything. Name a guy that he's released and then they did something after.
I mean, he re-signed him, Van Noy. He's like, oh, I need that motherfucker back.
But after the fact, it's just you're just a pawn in my chess game. He's bringing Lyle Collins or whatever his name, or not Lyle. But
he used to play for the Giants, huh?
No, he went to Cleveland. He sent him to Cleveland. And then Jamie Collins, that's who he's bringing back, the defensive end. He's bringing him back right now. And they released Gilmore to basically sign him. But my point being is Belichick's smart. He's a defensive coach at the end of the day. Whatever it is, it is. But he does it right all the time when it gets to releasing guys. Yeah, Gilmore, he's not bad, but he's not healthy still.
He'll be back on week 7, they said.
That's 3 more weeks without him.
That's when they get J.C. Horn back too.
Well, we'll see. I'm surprised that the Bucks didn't try to sign him.
Well, I bet you they were going to, but then the Patriots traded him to the fucking Panthers before the.
Maybe, yeah. So I don't know. To me, it's not as, I guess, big in my eyes because I don't care about neither one of them. Like if the Cowboys would have signed him, cool, but then we wouldn't have had him. I'll always preach this: the best ability is availability. If you can't play, then you're not anything worth it. That's why Jalen is more upsetting than anything because it's like that fool wasn't even hurt. And you're telling me that nobody wanted him, but Green Bay wanted him.
Yeah.
And got him.
In 2 days.
That's what bothers me. Maybe there's something that's going to come out in the next few days that will make it better and help us understand. But in this moment, I'm thinking, well, I don't understand. But I don't know. On to more news. Just the fact that we'll recap a little bit. As you probably already know, Cowboys 3-1. There's quite a few teams at 3-1.
Everybody but the fucking Cardinals.
Cardinals are 4-0. I don't think they're the best, though. I still don't think that they're the best team in the league.
Who's the best team?
I'd have to say the Bucks. I know they lost to the Rams, and the Rams just lost to the Cardinals, and the Cardinals are undefeated because they just beat the Rams. But we know that the Rams still have to play the Cardinals one more time. The Rams have to play the Niners and the Seahawks still. They all have to play each other. So at the end of the day, they're going to beat each other up. When I say that, I mean it literally, physically. They're going to beat each other up. It's going to be hard to get out of that division. One with the least of losses and healthy as possible. The Bucks look at the Saints, that ain't competition. They look at the Falcons, that ain't competition. They look at the Panthers and probably think after last week's beating by the Cowboys, they're like, we should be able to beat them. So I'm just thinking, who else in the NFC? Maybe Green Bay right now, but
Green Bay's hot.
But they beat Detroit on Monday night. They beat San Fran the next week, I think, in San Francisco. And then who did they just beat?
The Steelers.
The Steelers. That's not the best team ever either.
I mean, they're not close games. The only one that was close was the Detroit game was pretty close.
Yeah, I mean, I'm just saying, Green Bay always gets to the NFC Championship and loses. That's a 50-50 chance they go. No, you're right. I'm just saying, it's like the Cowboys when we talked about it. They could get to the playoffs, but if they do nothing, then it's well, it's like if we were talking about week 1 when we lost to the Bucks. Is there moral victories like that? I just don't see it being moral victories. So I like the Bucks right now still.
The way the Cardinals put it on that defense, I can't say anything but the Cardinals, man. Are the Bills
AFC? I looked at the Bills and they played. Who did they play?
Houston.
They played Houston. Did they lose to Houston?
No, the first game they lost to the
Steelers.
They lost to the Steelers.
Yeah, they lost to the Steelers. Then they did beat Houston. Then they just beat. Who did they just beat? They beat the Jets.
Texans.
So
they lost to the Steelers, killed the Dolphins 35-0, killed Washington 43-21, and beat the Buffalo Bills 40-0.
So let me ask you this. Is there a team you could think of that plays those 4 teams in that order or whatever, any order, don't even matter, that you think walks away at least 3-1 or 4-0? You think the Cardinals beat those 4 teams?
Yeah.
Do you think the Rams beat those 4 teams?
Not all 4.
Which team do you think they lose to if they lose to a team?
Either Washington or Steelers.
Okay. Do you think the Bucks beat all 4 of those teams?
Maybe, yeah. Probably all of them.
You think Dallas? You think Dallas beats all 4 of those teams?
The only team I think we lose to is probably Washington.
Okay.
It's a rival game.
Right. Okay. So do you think Green Bay loses to any of those teams?
No, because they beat the Steelers.
So that my point being is when you look at that schedule, I know it's only 4 games.
But do you think all of them are killing them how they're They're killing. You think
I get it.
40-0, 43-35? You know?
I get it. I see that part too. The test is this week. It's the big game. It's Sunday night. Chiefs versus the Bills in Kansas City.
But do you think the Chiefs are what they
No, you know what I think. I think they're going to lose that game.
Do you think they are what they used to be? You know what I mean?
I think the Chiefs are going to be 2-3, and people are going to start thinking, what the hell's up with the Chiefs?
Yeah,
especially losing 2 home games.
Especially against a hot Bills team. A very hot Bills team.
I agree. So I'm just saying, I'm not trying to discredit the Bills quite yet, but it's hard to really see who's good and who's not. Like right now, I'm like, I like the Ravens. I think they're pretty good. I like the Bills, but not quite as much as I like the Ravens. I like who else is there right now in the
AFC? Cleveland, but you don't like Cleveland.
Who are they playing? They're playing a good team this week.
Cleveland?
Yeah, I even think I picked the other team to beat Cleveland.
Chargers.
Yeah, I picked the Chargers. Oh, and I like the Chargers right now. Like, that's just, I like the Chargers and the Ravens more than I like the Buffalo and anybody else. Like, that's how I feel right now. In the NFC, I probably like the Bucks, and I probably like the Cardinals, I guess.
So Bills, Chargers. You like anybody besides the Ravens in that division? No.
I like Cleveland to make the playoffs, but I don't think that they're not gonna go all the way.
Anybody other than the Titans?
I don't like the Titans. I still think Indianapolis is gonna come back.
Okay, because they're 3-1 right now.
Titans
Titans are 2-2.
And the
Colts are 1-3.
Yeah, I know. They're only a game back. They're only that division sucks.
That's the NFC West, East, basically.
Right.
Chargers, all their people are good. They're all over 500.
Yeah, that's
500.
Yeah. Right now, I'm not gonna change my Super Bowl quite yet. I still have the Bucks and I still have the Ravens.
Got 2 weeks. I think we said at week 6.
About week 6. Right now, I think Dallas has a good, strong chance of winning the division at a high win rate.
Oh, yeah.
I don't think we should lose but more than maybe 5 games. Maybe.
Yeah.
But I don't know. Like I said, with the Jalen Smith right now, I'm kind of at a loss. I'm like not sure what's going to happen with this.
Yep.
So, I don't know. We'll see what happens in the weeks to come.
Everybody kind of sucks. Huh? There's like 5 good teams in the league
that have separated themselves. I mean, obviously people still think the Chiefs have a chance, which I guess you could say any team at this point has a chance still. Even
except
the teams
the
that are, even they have a chance. Maybe they get hot. I don't know.
I guess they're only 3 games back, huh?
Yeah, so I'm not going to sit here and say nobody's got a chance, but like if I had tiers, man, maybe that's what we'll do for now on.
S tier to F tier?
We'll just do like top, like you got your Super Bowl contenders,
that's
your playoff contenders, and your out of playoff contenders. See what I'm saying? Like you just got 3 tiers.
So we should do 5. We should do Super Bowl, playoff, like middle of the pack, and then like sucky ass niggas, and then fighting for number 1 pick.
We could do that later. But it's just easy because like right now, my Super Bowl contenders are like the Bucks, the Cardinals, the Ravens, and the Chargers. Will be like on the 4. Those are my 4 top teams that I think can make the Super Bowl.
You're not gonna pick the Bills?
No, I think Bills, Dallas, Cleveland, the Chiefs, the Raiders, the Green Bay. You know.
Yeah.
You got all those other guys. Those are like playoff contenders, but I don't know if they have enough to get there. And then you have like the Jets, the Jaguars, the Detroit, all at the bottom. Like you got a bunch of teams. Like Carolina's in the middle. Like they're like playoff contenders, but they could also be out. They're like right there.
That's why you need at least like 3 or 4.
You got, I guess, 4 or 5.
You're borderline, and then fighting for number 1 pick.
At least 4. Yeah.
Because 5 would be definitely like Jaguars, Houston.
Well, I guess 5 you could do Super Bowl contenders, playoff contenders, either in or out. You could do like borderline playoff, and then like definitely out, but not low. And then you got like your lowest tier. Because like right now, like Jags, Detroit, Jets, and
Houston.
The Giants or Houston, are like your
God
bottom.
damn, there's a lot of fucking teams.
Yeah, like there's like
Steelers.
Nah, Steelers are like they're not bottom, but they're like not
out.
Contending. They're in that middle pack of like they'll be like the top 12 pick.
Yeah.
So that's pretty much. I don't know. Whatever you guys think. I know.
Now we just ripped the fucking Jags, Jets, Giants.
Not ripped them, but it is what it is. They're all defeated. Like, none of them have won anything. The Jags look like that's the thing. When I rank my rookie quarterbacks right now, I know Lawrence is in a bad spot, but he still looks like the best. Mac Jones does not look good. Think this is why Tom Brady left. You could play a perfect game, which basically Mac Jones did the other night against the Bucs, and they still lost. Like, they had a chance to win, given the field goal, but you still had to play perfect. Yeah. Tom Brady had to do that all the time when he was there. If he didn't play perfect, they were losing. Now he can play like he played on Sunday night and still get the win. Like, he didn't play excellent, but they still won.
That show was a boring-ass game.
You know? Like, that's the thing that's the difference is, like, Belichick has maybe their guy, but it's probably going to be a shitty 10 years with that guy.
You don't like Zach Wilson?
He tries too hard to be flashy. I think he just wants people to think he's flashy, and he makes plays, but it's just not enough, bro. It's not gonna get him there. Sam Darnold's tried to do all that too.
I like Zach Wilson,
so I'm not worried about Zach Wilson. I'm intrigued to see what Trey Lance does this week if he gets the full start. I know they said that he might. Garoppolo's up in the air, but we'll see. This might be. Do you think Jimmy G, if he doesn't start this week and they give Trey Lance, the key to the cars, you think he has played his last snap as a San Francisco 49er?
Yeah, I mean, they play the Cardinals. So if Trey Lance goes out there and balls the fuck out, if he gets the dub, they're fucking sitting Garoppolo. Garoppolo is going to be traded to the motherfucking Houston Texans.
Maybe.
Or to the Broncos.
Maybe. I don't know. But like I said, when it comes to Trey Lance, you don't know. Justin Fields finally got his start, but
Bears suck, man.
It's tough. Yeah, they have a very bad line. It's like
Liz, your Bears suck, bro.
Yeah, like it's just one of those things. So
Richard, you better tell her something.
So I don't know. We'll see what happens. I'm not sure when it comes to rookies
Those
this year.
Those 5 quarterbacks, they're like Trevor Lawrence, horrible situation. Very good receivers. Like I like Chenault and
I think they're young though.
Yeah, I like those 2 niggas, but that fucking defense and that line fucking sucks.
Yeah, they suck when that. But they got time. They got at least 2 or 3 more years to get the line and stuff right. Maybe
they
go get
have their weapons.
Back.
I think their weapons.
Go trade for Zeke.
Oh,
I'm just kidding.
I like their weapons. Their weapons are fucking absolutely great. It's protecting that motherfucker.
Protecting and no D.
At the end of their old D, like with Jack and Jalen and who's their lineman? But if they had that good ass defense like back in the like AJ Boye and all that motherfuckers, I'd be like, damn, they're pretty. They have a chance. Right. They don't have a chance, dude. Their fucking defense is letting them score millions of points. Like, come on, bro.
We'll see. We'll see what happens with the rookies.
I hope Trevor Lawrence is good.
I think they have 2 wins now between
Zach
and Mac Jones. Mm-hmm. Oh well, no, they did. Justin Fields beat Detroit this past weekend.
Oh yeah.
So they're coming alive, I guess.
3-17,
whatever the fuck. All right, guys. You guys have a good one. Like the video again. Until next time with the Beer Bros.